Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a fun movie to talk about today called Tag, based on a unique true story about a group of friends that have played the same game of tag for over 30 years. So let's get into the movie and see what it delivered. On paper, the plotline of a group of buddies playing a game of tag well into their adult life seems quirky, but it didn't seem like the recipe for a successful comedy. Those were my thoughts when I read the press release, but once I saw the trailer with the concept laid out and the cast that was lined up for it, I was instantly excited. And after watching, I can confidently say that this could end up being the breakout comedy of the summer and possibly one of the better comedies of the year when all is said and done. I was hoping for a cluster of laughs and a story that could actually grab my attention, and I think it delivers all of that plus much more. It keeps a tight pace and to hit the dramatic elements of the story perfectly to not kill the flow but still land the intended message. I think the comedy shines with a combination of great writing that really does capture the banter between old buddies very naturally, but also by crafting some hysterical bouts of situational humor as well. The true story this movie is based on provides plenty of material to weave some laughs from on its own, and it doesn't require that much added spectacle to create some hysterical scenes. The movie overall doesn't try to do too much. It embellishes where it needs to for some effective humor, but it doesn't get greedy at the cost of losing some of its believability. Another major positive for this movie is the cast. I think they were all able to take some already solid material and elevate it with their performances. They all have a solid chemistry with one another that really makes their lasting friendship feel genuine when you're watching. It makes it that much easier to connect with each of them and see how this game really impacts all their lives in different ways. You get to know the characters very quickly while still taking in some effective laughs, which I thought made for a very entertaining theater experience. There are some laugh out loud scenes, and I think each of the cast members has their moment to shine, with elements of their own personality being woven into their characters very nicely. Ed Helms has been wearing a little bit thin with me over the past few years, but I thought he was excellent in this role. He has some great timing, and it was fun to see him working within a script that could truly utilize his sense of humor without a lot of moments that just kind of feel forced to hinder things. I thought Jake Johnson was awesome in his role, and he came across so effortlessly amusing. It's a cliche personality without question, but he nailed it with a sharp delivery that sold all of his funny lines and his offbeat expressions. John Hamm may not have stole the show comedically, but he definitely had some strong moments to shine as well, and he was really able to carry a lot of the bulk of the story that ran between all the comedic setups very nicely. Hannibal Buress dropped some funny lines as well with his unassuming delivery, and Jeremy Renner was fantastic as well. I'm really enjoying the sense of humor in Renner coming out in some more recent roles. I think he has a very nice timing, and he's really able to say a lot with his face alone, and he has some great laughs in this one as well, and he was really able to hold his own in this group. This movie turned out to be one well-structured comedic set piece after the other, woven together nicely with a storyline that was able to progress without requiring too much screen time that would take away from the charm of the characters and all the hilarity of the plot points. There are also some hilarious uses of slow motion work that create some great sequences as these guys try to tag one another. They merge between dance-like sequences to some fight-style sequences, all in the tone of humor, and this was really the best use of slow motion work in film I have seen in many years, as it brought out just extreme amounts of comedy in what would be some otherwise simple scenarios. So I have to give Tag 90% on the entertainment meter. It delivered so much more than I was expecting. It was unique, the humor was clever and ambitious. It may have followed a familiar story arc, but it was woven with more than enough unique dynamics to make it feel like a breath of fresh air in the genre, and definitely worth checking out in theaters this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, drop it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to catch all the new videos. All my social media links are down in the description below. You can visit our official website at silverscreenanalysis.com for all kinds of movie-related content. And I'm also proud to announce that our merchandise store is now open on TeePublic. Your best dressed days no longer have to be just weddings and first dates, so swing by there, get some merchandise, and look good all the time. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. I'm Anthony. This is the Silver Screen Analysis, and I'll see you at the movies.